In keeping view of the monsoon session, today we had called all-party meeting. We had invited around 45 parties. 36 parties attended, and almost 36 leaders, they put forth their views, and I am thankful to them for having accepted our invitation and participated, and they have given their suggestions also, and they have demanded for some of the issues to be discussed. The government, under the leadership of the entire meeting went on in the leadership of Shri Rajnath Singh Ji. Rajnath Singh Ji and myself, we have amply clarified that under the rules and the procedure, for whichever the speaker and chairman gives the permission, government is ready to discuss any issue. That we have clarified. Two or three issues has been raised. One is some of the words which have been declared, which have been notified, or circular has been issued regarding the unparliamentary phrases. I would like to clarify on record. The speaker has also clarified. The Lok Sabha Secretariat has been publishing from time to time a compilation of the words and the expressions declared by the chair to be unparliamentary. These compilations are brought out for the use of presiding officers, members of parliament, state legislators interested in parliamentary studies. And mentioned compilation of 2021 have been declared unparliamentary by presiding officers in the previous years also. The first issue, a list of unparliamentary expression in India, was brought out by Lok Sabha Secretariat in 1954. It contained the expressions declared unparliamentary in the Central Legislative Assembly, Constituent Assembly of India, Provisional Parliament, State Legislature, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha up to 1953, and British House of Commons. The second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth consolidated issues of the books of unparliamentary expressions were brought out in the years 1986, 1992, 1999, 2004 and 2009. In between, unparliamentary expressions were published on yearly basis, also which were meant for department use only. From year 2010 up to year 2017, the above compilations were circulated through hard copies. However, from year 2018, 19, 20, 21, the compilation has been circulated online through Lok Sabha, internet, members portal. Earlier, hard copies were yet to be sent to the state legislative also. From 2018, soft copies are being now circulated. Why these are being, and this depends on the circumstances and the issue which they are raising, and ultimately it is not barred. That also they should understand. Only speaker has got the authority to take the appropriate decision on such issues. Second thing, and normal circular has been brought out by the Rajya Sabha saying that there will not be any dharnas and other things, and these types of circulars are normally brought out before every session. I can only say, since they do not have any major issue against the government, because government is functioning extremely well. People have accepted the leadership of Shri Narendra Modi ji as a leader of the country, and people at mass, people at large, they have accepted Shri Narendra Modi as the leader of the country. And even in many parts of the world, including Indian diaspora and including some foreign delegates, they are recognizing Shri Modi as the leader. And government is functioning well. And in many recent elections also, people have endorsed the leadership of Shri Narendra Modi ji. That's why unnecessarily these types of non-issues are being raised, and they are trying to portray an image that in India, even Parliament, we are not allowed to speak. They are trying to belittle the image of the Parliament. I condemn the attitude of the opposition parties, and I want to amply clarify that it depends on the situation and circumstances in which they are speaking, and on that basis, Speaker will decide. And these phrases which are brought out, these have been brought out by the Speaker, and government has nothing to do on that. And also another, about dharna and other things, these things are coming out very regularly. And the Congress Party Chief Whip and General Secretary, Mr. Jairam Ramesh, has raised one issue, that is, Honorable Prime Minister has not come. Because of some reason, he has not come. But I want to bring to the notice that before 2000, never PM used to come. As a good gesture, before 2014, never PM used to attend all-party meeting. And before to that, when Congress was ruling, only Chief Whip of the ruling party was taking the meeting. Subsequently, some minister was taking. Today, Deputy Leader and the most senior leader in the cabinet, Shri Rajnath Singh ji, is presiding the all-party meeting. Leader of the Rajya Sabha is present, and Parliamentary Affairs Ministry is present, and my both colleagues are there. And we have given so much importance to that. They are trying to unnecessarily create an issue, and I would like to ask the Congress party, which is trying to make an issue which is a non-issue, how many times previously when they were ruling, and all these people were there, Mr. Kharge to Jairam Ramesh, everybody was there in Monsoon Singh's cabinet. How many times they have attended? How many times Monsoon Singh ji came to all-party meeting? And at the end, for 6 to 7 years, in all the session before the meeting which regularly we have, for that meeting, Honorable Narendra Modi ji as the Prime Minister, he has attended. Even today also, Shri Rajnath Singh, the most senior cabinet colleague of Shri Narendra Modi ji's cabinet, has attended. So they are trying to make issue out of the non-issue, because since they do not have any issues to raise, they are talking all these things.